Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me here on the First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. I'm Gigi Barnett. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful Tuesday morning. We're going to be seeing another nice warm up today. Like yesterday, a little bit of a chilly start, but going to be feeling great. And of course, those climbing temperatures will be continuing. Jim's going to talk about the 70s that are on the way pretty soon. So he'll have all of those weather details in just a few moments. But I do have a story. Last night, Washington County appointed their new sheriff after their longtime sheriff, Johnny Barnes, retired on January 1st. So their new sheriff in town, Arlo Norman, was appointed, as well as many other detention officers, law enforcement officers, deputies, all during a ceremony last night. So we were able to speak with the new sheriff, just talking about what his goals are moving forward in Washington County.
As the crowd of Washington County residents watched, new Sheriff Arlo Norman was sworn in. He replaces former Sheriff Johnny Barnes, who retired on January 1st of this year. Norman says he began his career with the Washington County Sheriff's Office around 22 years ago, starting out as a deputy and working his way up to chief deputy in 2014.
It feels really good. When I began my career, I just wanted to be here and be part of the team. In the beginning, I never thought of myself as being a sheriff. I admired the sheriffs, but I was just happy to be here. When I became the chief deputy, only then did I ever realize that I could be the sheriff one day, and that's what I strive for, train for.
Norman's plan for the county, he says, to bring the community together while protecting and serving.
Most of all, unity. Different people have different backgrounds, they have different thought processes, thought patterns, and what they think life is, but everybody's important. So I just want to bring everybody together to make Washington County better.
A former sheriff even sending Norman his well wishes.
I know he's going to do a good job because Arlo, as far as I know, he's done a good job so far, and I think he will continue. As I told him that I would be here for him, anything he wants to talk about, any advice I could give him, I'd be glad to give it because he deserves it.
Nice to see the crowd there. I know that Sheriff Norman has been in the Washington County community, serving in at the sheriff's office since 2003. So he's been there quite a while and working his way up to deputy chief and now the sheriff. So congratulations to him.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing what is going to go on in Washington County. And also congratulations to former Sheriff Johnny Barnes, who did retire just last week.
Yeah, I think he was there for a bit. I can't remember for sure how long he was up there, but congrats on the retirement. Congrats to your new sheriff and the community in general up there. Hopefully the beginning of a good run for the new sheriff.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's talk temperatures. We're on a good run with the temperatures.
We are. Yeah, we're going to be talking about above normal temperatures. Generally, I would say for the next, what is today, Tuesday? 4, 5, 6 days through Sunday, above normal temps. Normal is mid-50s.
Okay.
I'm thinking generally mid-60s to mid-70s today through Sunday. That's a nice run.
Oh, yeah.
In early January. It's hard to focus on January when you're talking about mid-70s. Let's get into the numbers. We'll talk headlines first of all. And again, mostly cloudy skies out there right now. Temps generally in the mid-60s this afternoon. Right now we're in the low 40s. Wind southwest at 5 to 10. I'm going to back up. I think I've got a couple of live cams in there I wanted to show you. The skies, some of you are seeing blue skies generally. I'll pull that up later. We can talk about the sun coming back tomorrow. I think by mid-morning tomorrow. Let me actually pull one of these up, Gigi.
Sure.
Real quick, and then we'll come back over. So this is a live look outside the studio right now. That cloud deck out there, going to be tough to shake out, but don't worry about it. The clouds kind of in and out, more in than out, but not bringing rain. You don't need the rain gear. You don't need to cancel anything outside. Just kind of hanging around. They're not going to slow the warming down. With a southwest wind, we should make it to the mid-60s this afternoon. So they're out there, but they bring no impacts to the area. No worries. The rain off the coast, staying out there, might get a quick raindrop rushing Hatteras, but that would be about it. That looks a little ominous over Grifton. no rain from those clouds. There's the airport in Greenville showing 45, Washington 43 on the thermometer. The air temps out there are a good solid 10 to almost 15 degrees warmer than yesterday. In fact, Goldsboro, you were 17 degrees cooler yesterday. So the 28 yesterday at this time in Goldsboro, that's a 45 this morning. That's a little more agreeable. Light jackets, light to moderate jacket, but you'll go something certainly lighter later this afternoon. Little to no wind. Fog to the north, actually is thickened a bit up in Scotland Neck. Rocky Mount northward, I would say Hassel, Hamilton, Oak City. Looks like maybe Windsor getting some of that fog as well right now, and then kind of shifting more to I-95 in the next hour. That'll kind of clear out of here. There's my afternoon forecast, 66, 67. Later today, nice numbers right on the coast, low 60s. Chilly now, mild later. Yesterday's high of 60, we beat it by 6 degrees or so. And you can watch the model data, you can see the clouds out there. Lunchtime, trying to break a little bit late afternoon. But I think more clouds than sun for most of us all day long. Air temps not going to cool much the upcoming overnight. With that cloud deck out there, I like to use the analogy of a blanket. When you're in your bed, you put a blanket over your body. Your body heat can't escape. It stays there. You bring clouds over eastern Carolina at night. The heat that's trying to radiate out of the ground stays there. So the lows, maybe low to mid 50s, will do us by tomorrow morning. Fairly agreeable out the door. And there's tomorrow afternoon. That's nice. 68, 69. I think we'll hit 70 tomorrow inland. That's what I'm forecasting on my 8-day. Take a gander at this. Feast your eyes, if you will. 66 today, 70 tomorrow. Little dip Thursday, back to the mid 60s. Mostly sunny tomorrow, Thursday. Clouds come back Friday. Mid 70s come in here as well. I think Friday and Saturday. Winds will pick up Saturday ahead of a cold front. That should certainly push some mid 70s, if not a little warmer in here. And we'll see how that plays out. Rain chance 30, 40, 20. Saturday, maybe afternoon, overnight, Sunday morning. Give me a little room on that. Still doing some detail work on the timing of the showers. I don't see a lot of rain, regardless of the timing. Maybe a quarter of an inch it looks like. And then the party ends Monday with a high in the upper 40s, near 50 degrees. And back to freezing at night next week. But until next week, Gigi, no frosty windshields for the next 5-6 nights.
Happy to hear that.
Yes.
Because you don't have to worry about scraping the car, taking a few minutes, to let it
jump in and go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is great.
Yeah, we may have to watch for a little fog here or there, but I think maybe even enough wind. So generally, this quiet weather pattern, my job's been fairly easy.
Yeah, let's hope it stays that way for a little bit. Yeah.
Just jinx myself. But all in all, we're doing pretty good as we head into the weekend.
All right, great. Yeah, so just enjoy all of those nice temperatures coming in. Sounds like today we're going to be in for another nice warm up. Next few days going to be great as well. Just that rain chance come in this weekend, Saturday, you would say.
Yeah, and don't cancel plans.
Okay.
I'm just saying all morning on the morning show. Do not cancel weekend plans. Let's see how that chance evolves. The timing on it could end up an overnight deal. Nothing showing a big heavy rain event regardless. Maybe a quarter of an inch in a 12-hour window. It's the timing on that 12-hour window that's kind of moving around.
Okay, got it. Thank you for the update,
Yep.
Jim. And thank you all for joining us this morning. Just want to say hello and good morning to everyone in our comments. Casey saying he's loving the weather out there. Couldn't agree more. And Brian, thanks so much for the tip there. I'm going to check in on that once we get off the air here. But thank you again. Good morning to you all. Hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Have a good one.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.